You have just unlocked the door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound and of sight. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of offense and defense. You have just crossed over into the Irish Bill Sports Zone.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium for an Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill. And here come the Raiders.
Welcome to Countdown to Kickoff. We're August 18th, 2024. We're 5 days away from kickoff. It's Sunday afternoon. The NFL preseason has started. Navarre Raider football, they had their preseason game this past Friday night out of Pensacola. Some things to work on coming out of that game. The defense was solid. Offense was a little bit rusty, but you know what? When you're replacing 10 starters on the offensive side of the ball, it's going to take a little time for the offense to get going. But I'm sure Roman Marshall and the new players that are going to be starting this year, they'll get it going here rather quickly. Went to the chamber breakfast on Friday morning. Got to hear Coach Bagley talk about his team and the upcoming season, plus a little bit of his history on where he started in coaching. He started back in 2006 when he came to Navarre, but he actually worked under Carl Madison. If you're from the Panhandle, you know that name, Carl Madison, one of the winningest coaches in the Panhandle and the history of football here. But he talked a little bit about his history, where he came from. He's had success, but in a different sport, in weightlifting. The girls have had 6 state titles. The boys had 1. So he's used to winning, and he's been on this Navarre staff since 2006. Hard to believe this will be his 19th year as a coach for the Navarre Raiders. But I'm anxious to see what Coach Bagley brings to the table here in 2024. And we are 5 days away from kickoff here on this Sunday afternoon. I'm just testing my equipment, so we're going to make sure that everything's working fine. Bob Grant and I will be bringing you the games again this year. This Friday night we'll be on the road at Catholic, just off of W Street over there in Pensacola. Kind of quaint little stadium, but I've done quite a few games over there, and the field's always in great condition. They have a huge jumbotron, and we'll bring you the game live on irishbillsports.com and Irish Bill Sports Live. And I'm looking forward to bringing you my 16th year of Navarre Raider football. One feature I have added this year is if you can look in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, I know you all been asking for a scoreboard. Well, it's there. So we're going to feature that this year in our games. So I don't know how well I'll be able to keep up with the downs and yardage, but we'll keep you a score and quarter and everything. So that way, and we'll update the time as we get breaks. And so that's a new feature that we've added to our video broadcast, is a scoreboard. So hopefully you enjoy that feature this coming season. Guys, I'm excited. People ask me, well, Bill, when do you get ready for high school football? I said, you know what? The day after the last game the Raiders play, I'm ready to go for another season. So I've been at the bit here for a while trying to get things ready, and another year of Navarre Raider football on irishbillsports.com, Irish Bill Sports Live, Bob Grant and myself. We're also going to continue our Tuesday night Irish Bills Twist on Sports from Culver's. That'll be 8 o'clock every Tuesday night. We'll be starting at the 27th of August after the first game. Then we'll follow that up on the Wednesday night at 8 o'clock from Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're anxious to bring the coaches show to you for the second year. Last year was with Coach Jay Walls, but he's off to Bainbridge High School in Georgia. And Garrett Bagley will be joining us, and I'm sure a lot of players will be coming into Buffalo Wild Wings, and we'll be able to sit down and chat with them and find out eventually how their season's going, what their future plans are, what they want to do. But I'm looking forward to Culver's on Tuesday nights, Buffalo Wild Wings on Wednesday nights, both here in Navarre. and those will both take place at 8 o'clock. But this is just a little video I'm doing this afternoon to make sure that all the equipment is working fine. Everybody's out there, and you can participate as you're watching the game. There's a live chat on YouTube Live, so you'll see it on the right of the screen. You'll be able to go out there and chat. But let's keep it clean. Remember, it's high school sports, and we want to keep it clean. And I like to have as much fun as the next guy, but let's keep it clean this year. And as we do most seasons, I haven't had many issues at all. You get occasional one every now and then, but for the most part, it's people respect each other's opinions on our live chat. So I hope you're as excited as I am for another season of Navarre Raider football. And wow, 16 seasons. I remember, I don't know if everybody knows my story and how I got into broadcasting. I had a chance to go down to Navarre Fitness a couple weeks ago and talk to our youth about what my involvement with the program's been, and I kind of explain where the program's been over these years. And I had a chance to talk to that, and I really enjoyed talking to the youth of our program here in Navarre. And Navarre is my home, and it has been for the last 30, coming up next month will be 33 years. And I really love my wife, Brenda Kay, in it, and I really enjoy living here and being a part of this community. But I got started, gosh, I'm trying to remember. I think my son Brady was playing soccer in a tournament out at Pace. I think he was in like 7th or 8th grade, and actually he's getting ready for high school, I believe. So it had to be 8th grade. And a man hands me a flyer and said, "Hey, Bill." Well, he didn't know my name at the time, so hey, you interested in what? I said, broadcasting? He goes, yeah. He goes, where do you live? I said, I live in Navarre. And I said, well, he goes, I need a Navarre broadcaster. And I said, teach me. It's one thing that I've wanted to do my whole life is broadcast sports, and I've had a chance to broadcast 6 different sports. I've done state playoff games in different sports, and it's a lot of fun, and Bob and I have a lot of fun doing it. And we had to add a little bit of quirkiness to our broadcast, and Bob and I are both kind of jokesters, so hope you guys will enjoy our season this once again here in 2024. Wow. So they say, Bill, you're getting old. No, I said, I'm not getting old. I'm getting older. Old is those that once they get old, they just sit around and don't do anything about it. Older is those that continue to live their lives and every day to the fullest, and that's what older means to me. So never say anybody's getting old. Say that they're getting older. So, but I'm so excited about, as you can tell, I've said excited about 3 or 4 times already. But Bob and I are looking forward to bringing you the game each and every Friday night. We actually got 2 Thursday night games this year, and we'll be over in Panama City again at Mosley over at the stadium, beautiful stadium over there in Panama City for Mosley on a Thursday night. Then a big district matchup with Tate on September 26th. So the 12th and the 26th will be Thursday night broadcasts. The rest of them will be on Friday night. Our Friday night off, the open week for Navarre will be September 6th, which is Labor Day weekend. So we'll get to enjoy a long weekend just like all of you do out there. And college football is just around the corner as well, as we'll talk about college football during our shows on Tuesday and Wednesday nights as well. But I look forward to this season, and I hope that you all do as well. This is Irish Bill on Irish Bill Sports Live. The equipment's working good. Bob and I are feeling good, and we can't wait to bring you Navarre Raider football once again here in 2024. We're going to play a couple of our new commercials. I'd like to thank a couple of new faces. Navarre Fitness joining us this year. I'm a member over there, and we're going to go ahead and play their new commercial.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
Well, we welcome Navarre Fitness to our broadcast this year, as well as my good friend Roger Casanova over in Texas, over in Austin, Texas. His company, Hustle Hard USA, is joining us this year, and we'll go ahead and play their commercial now.
The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com, and I can guarantee you will not be disappointed.
Hopefully you enjoy our new commercials, and go out and check their websites, and pretty easy to get around both of those websites. But when you add new, you know you're going to end up losing someone as well. So Ursula Householder, wow. Ursula, I can't thank you enough for, I believe, the last 10 years that you've been with us on between jockjive.com and irishbillsports.com. You've been, even after both of your kids graduated from Navarre High School, you were still there for us, and you love the community as much as I do. So Ursula will be bowing out this year as she has gone into semi-retirement. But we want to thank you once again, Ursula, for being a big part of what we do here in Navarre and Navarre Raider football. I want to share a couple of my new intros with you. I hope you like them. We're gonna do one of these at the home games as the Raiders are getting ready to come onto the field.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium for an Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill, and here come the Raiders.
That was my good friend Robbie Shanks that put that together for me. I have another one I want to play for you. They're pretty close to the same.
Irish Bill Sports broadcast of Navarre Raider football. Here's your host and the voice of Raider Nation, Irish Bill, and here come the Raiders.
So we've added some new commercials to our broadcast, a couple new intros. I should be getting the new commercial from Express Employment Professionals, and also getting my very first one from Buffalo Wild Wings. So we're anxious to get those in and get those loaded up. And we thank Culver's once again, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, University Lending Group. You all have been great to me, and it helps keep my company running. And I love you all, and we can't wait for this season to come up. And as you hear these commercials, they're not just commercials. These people are friends to me. And so if you can help them out by using their services, whatever it may be, I would truly appreciate that as well. But wow, I'm ready. I'm ready for some football, especially after Friday night when Bob and we sat with Doc Marshall and his son Roman's the starting quarterback at Navarre. We sat together, and it was just a beautiful night over at Pensacola High. The football will come around. That's what Kickoff Classics are for. So I'm excited. Again, there you go. But we're ready for football. No podcast this week. The following Tuesday, the 27th, we'll be at Culver's once again. And the 28th, we will be at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you want to come out and join us at both of our podcasts, come on out. In fact, on Tuesday nights, if you're the first one to come out and to our broadcast live, I will buy you dinner. So come on out, and I'll buy you dinner whenever you show up for the first time. Now, don't bring a family of 10 in. It's just one individual. So, but than Buffalo Wild Wings on Wednesday nights. And can't wait for that because Garrett Bagley and a lot of the Navarre Raiders, a lot of new faces in the starting lineup will be joining us this year at Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, until Friday night from Pensacola High, where we'll be at Catholic, Bob Grant and Irish Bill will bring you Navarre Raider football this Friday night. Until then, may the wind always be at your back. This is Irish Bill signing off.